Hello, guys. Welcome to the 831 Podcast. It's your host, Erik.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This is your co-host Charlie Rocha, and today we got a special guest. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Your name, age, where you grew up, and what you're currently doing or pursuing.
Yeah, so my name is Javier. I'm the CEO, founder of Risking It All. Right now, I'm working at McDonald's, hustling, try to get my brand up. And I grew up Eastside Salinas, rough, but trying to make it out of there. And doubt everybody that doubted me, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that, bro. So how did it all start? Tell us your story, bro.
It's funny. So it all started last year, junior year. Science class. I was bored. I wasn't paying attention to class like always. Got on my phone. Went on this one app. I saw this one tattoo on Pinterest. It was Risk Rich. I was like, damn, that looks cool. I was like, what about if I turn this into a logo? I turned that into a logo. Just made the what was it? What was it called? I cut it, made it into a logo, put the two angels on the side, sent it to one of my homies, and I'm like, what you think about this? And then he's like, yeah, that's dope. And then he was like, why don't you try it on a hoodie? And then that's where it all started, science
Yeah.
class.
But what motivated you to like do that? Like, was it just like an instinct that you just had? Like, you were like, oh, let me go ahead and just start doing some hoodies.
Well, I was thinking about making hoodies, but I just didn't know how to start it, what logo I wanted, until I saw this one tattoo that popped out to me. It was just risk rich, because when you're risking it, the money comes through, and you're risking it all to be successful in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, yeah, you do gotta risk it to, you know, become something or do something because, like, you are taking the risk to make them hoodies and stuff, and they're not cheap, man. Like, I know for a fact, like, it ain't easy. But what has been like a challenge for you guys, like throughout your journey?
Challenge. So let's see. Not really much challenges, but just keep it going. People buying, just the money and all that stuff. Just little stuff that it's hard for us to keep doing it.
How long did
Like,
it take for you guys to like find a manufacturer? Where do you guys get your supplies from?
We get our supplies from this one guy in Salinas. He's in the north side. One of my homies put me on because he has a brand too.
Yeah.
So I told him like who makes your hoodies and stuff like that, and he sent me his ad, and I hit him up, and that's how I started.
Nice. Let's go.
yeah, so that was pretty easy then, man. Cause like, fuck, man, like it's hard, man, to find a manufacturer like that can make you like some good stuff out here,
Yeah.
man. Because like I know people that they have manufacturers over at LA and stuff, so like it ain't easy, like you for you to see some samples, you gotta go out there and stuff,
Yeah.
and then samples ain't cheap, you know.
Yeah. So when did you know that your brand was something that you wanted to pursue? Like actually, like go do it. Because like I feel like me too. Like what Erik said, I wanted to start my own clothing brand too, and it looked pretty good. But like I didn't have that motivation to like keep going. So what made you start? You know what I mean? Like actually going all in 100%.
Yeah.
So what motivated me more is when I posted on Instagram like, what y'all think about this clothing brand? Everybody was like, it's cool. Pursue it, keep doing it. And then that's how I got my motivation. My parents and my family, they liked it, and I just kept doing it.
Kept doing it.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
That's what's up, man. Damn, that's cause like honestly, like it's hard, man. Like I feel like a lot of people like they start off like making a clothing brand and stuff, but they don't continue because like they don't have people that
They don't
tell
have
them.
they don't have people purchasing it like that.
Yeah,
That's what's hard. When people don't buy it, you feel down. You want to stop, but at the end of the day, you have to keep going because you don't never know when it's gonna pop up.
yeah.
That's
That's
true.
what's up, man.
Yeah.
What has been your guys' major accomplishment so far? Like how many hoodies have you guys sold or stuff like that?
So we sold probably over 60, 70 hoodies.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's fire, bro.
That's crazy. That's a lot, man.
That's cool.
That's what kept even motivating more to sell them. And I remember I shipped the hoodie all the way to Oxnard, and I was like, fuck. That's what motivated me more, shipping it all over
Well,
there.
yeah, because like it's
Damn.
somebody that you just totally don't know, right?
Yeah. And it was the first ever job. I didn't know that was gonna do good. Till a lot of people wanted it. Might have to restock on that one soon.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. So
So, man.
what's the process like, bro? Like you're to find like, cause you say that was the first one, so you guys dropped other ones. What's the process like to getting a new like shirt type shit? You know what I mean? Like a new
New design.
new design. Yeah, yeah,
Design. Well, I made when I first thought about it. I made 10 designs.
yeah. 10 designs. Yeah.
Then I put the dates on when I'm gonna drop each design.
Oh, I like
So that's
that.
when I know when to drop a new one.
Damn. I
And
like
some
that.
are exclusive, they're temporary, and I won't drop them again. But sometimes if you hit me up personally, I could just do the one you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how'd you create the designs? You just messing around and saw what you like type shit?
I just messed around like the quote. I just thought about it. What took me 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I get them.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
Yeah, cause is there a specific app like that you can let the people know like where they can add in stuff? in case they
Specific
wanna-
app. Well,
I'd be using Procreate. That's why.
when I first started, it's on everybody's phone. It's a free app. It's called PixArt. You could do your shirts there, the logo, and come up with the quotes and everything.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah,
up.
that's fire. So what keeps you going, bro, when times are tough? Because obviously, like, you have your own brand, so when people are not buying, it kind of gets, like, hard, you know? So what keeps you going and motivated?
Well, keeps me motivated and going. Parents, my girl, just push me, keep doing it, because you never know when it's going to pop up,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, well,
That's fire.
yeah, man. Like, that's good that you have people with you, you know,
Yeah.
that keep motivating you and that are inspiring you to keep your brand going, because a lot of people, they get put down because people don't support them, you know. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's the hard part about, owning a business or owning like an apparel business, because not everybody wants to support you from the get-go, you know.
You always have the number one supporters who are going to be by your side in your ups and downs.
Yeah. Yeah. So can you go ahead and tell people a brief explanation about your daily routine, man? Like, as you as a CEO of like your brand, like, what's your daily routine? Like, obviously people have their daily routines, but like,
Yeah.
can you go ahead and give people like what does your daily routine look like?
My daily routine, well, I usually wake up at 6:30, get ready for school for 7:30, do 3 to 4 hours. After that, take a hour break, go to work. Then after work, probably just do some more logos for fun for like 15-20 minutes. Then the rest of the day, gym or just kick back and relax.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's fire, bro. So
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? Yeah, well, one of them is a gym, trucks, cars, looking into that. And then my number one is soccer.
yeah, you used to play soccer, bro? or-
Soccer, ECFC.
Yeah? Yeah, that's
I
fire.
regret stopping though.
Yeah,
COVID. And then once I hit middle school, that's when I went all down.
yeah.
Was there like any injury, or was it just because of COVID?
Mostly the people I was surrounded with.
Oh,
That really
okay.
affected me.
Yeah,
I
says
turned
a lot.
down what was it? San Jose Earthquakes Academy contract for I don't know what reason I did it, but that's the biggest regret I have in life right now.
you still,
And I feel like
yeah, you
that
still,
hits deep, huh?
yeah, that's fire,
it's
bro.
just hard.
That's
Thinking
tough.
about it, I have all my trophies right there in my room, medals. I'm just looking back. Hopefully, I could have changed that
You
path.
still can, man. You're young, you know.
I still can. Right now, I'm trying to
Never
get back
too
into
late.
it.
Yeah.
Go back to LSL and play, and see what happens after that.
Yeah. So that's cool, bro. I mean, because we play soccer too, bro. At your age, it's never too late to get back into it, bro. There's so many players that started late too, you know?
Yeah.
You just got to start grinding again and get in the work. Because you never had an injury, right? You never had a big injury or
My knee, I would
Yeah.
have here and there, but nothing major.
something major?
Or what? My injury would be a month or two,
Yeah.
and I'll be back.
Yeah. Well, as a business owner, bro, it's important that we have hobbies, you know,
Yeah.
because like sometimes it's so easy to get stressed, bro, from like, you know, when shit's not going good. So that's good that you have your cars, soccer, you know, and the other things going on, bro.
all
So that's
that,
cool.
man.
Always gotta stay busy,
Yeah,
keep
we-
your mind off stuff.
Yeah, bro.
A very important question, man. Like, what was the budget that you started off like on your brand?
A budget we started off was with $200, and from those 200, I think we made 10 to 15 hoodies.
That's fire.
and they were all pre-orders. So we take pre-orders. We don't have a website. We're trying to work on that right now. But yeah, so we started with $200.
Yeah, get to it, man. How'd you guys get the order from Oxnard then? From Instagram? They just
Oxnard, cause well, I
Wouldn't-
think it was someone that has friends over there from here. They posted it because they bought one, and then that's how they hit me up from Oxnard.
Yeah. Are you guys on all socials, bro? Like TikTok and stuff like that? Are you guys marketing
now-
on there or no? Not
right now
yet?
we're just on Instagram.
You're not on Instagram? Yeah.
Well, we had a TikTok, but we're still working on it.
You're still working on it?
Yeah.
Because, you know, marketing is very important, bro. You're trying to get out there, too, you know?
Yeah.
So that's good. That's fire, bro.
Yeah, marketing is very important, man. Like, you should all consider looking into like TikTok and all that, like real quick, man. So y'all can start popping up.
TikTok, yeah, people pop up right there real quick.
Yeah.
Gotta
Move
keep
right now.
consistent on posting.
Yeah, that's the move right now. And can you go ahead and show us the hoodies that you have, man? Like
So one hoodie, this is our very first hoodie.
that was like the very first hoodie. that you
Very
had.
first hoodie. Probably coming back soon. A lot of people like this one.
Yeah, that one's clean, man.
Look,
That's fire.
this is a
Quote in
quote.
the back.
Take every risk to reach your dreams, cause always gotta hustle.
That's fire, bro.
Then we have this one with the money bag, and then the logo, the war.
Yeah.
We have the Monopoly guy in the back.
I like that color, bro.
One of
That shit's
one.
fire.
Haven't came out.
Is that like a sample?
Sample? Yeah. We have the same one in white.
Nice.
White.
Yeah, that's clean, bro. I fuck with that.
Then the one that is very exclusive right now. Just recently made it like a month ago.
Yeah, I need that one, bro. That one's fire. I fuck with this one.
And this logo, my uncle made it.
Your uncle made that one?
My uncle made his logo.
That's
He
fire.
does hoodies too.
Yeah.
So if anything, he did me this logo. It was different, but in the bottom it said roll your luck, and I took it off and I put the name.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So shout out to my uncle who did this one. Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
So man.
That's cool. So
And then what has this business taught you in life, man? Like just like, obviously it has taught you skills and everything, but like throughout your like in life in general, like what has it taught you? Like,
A lot of people doubted me, and I just kept pushing. Gotta keep your mind on your dreams and just pursue them. Can't get the hate catch you.
yeah.
Yeah, like that.
That's fire, bro. So what are some goals that you have for the next 6 months and long-term goals?
So the next 6 months and for the long term, well, for right now, I'm trying to finish high school, graduate, and then right after that, take a class for construction and welding. Do that for a couple 5 years, and that between my 25s and 30s, I'm planning to moving out to Arizona.
Yeah.
I was gonna be a fighter. I looked into that, and it's like a 6-month, 7-month course, which I already talked to somebody that did it, and it caught my eyes and it opened to me because he told me you learn a lot of skills, how to work in the wilderness, how to cut trees and all that stuff, how to survive. So I might do that right after high school.
Yeah. That's fire, bro. So what's
is it like a camp thing that they have over at SJ?
Yeah, it's like a camp, but I think it's in Monterey.
Monterey?
that's fire.
Yeah.
I've heard about this one camp over at SJ, and I thought it was that one. But that's really good, man. Like, honestly, like, it's good that you already have everything planned and you know what you want in life, I think
Yeah.
it's very important for people to know what they want to do with their life. When you're confused and you don't know what you want to do in life, that's when,
Yeah.
put yourself down, and then that's when people, they lose themselves,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So
and it's really good, man. It's props to you that you got everything, under
yeah.
under that plan, because and then as in your business, like, do you guys have any goals for your business?
Our goal is just to expand it worldwide, get people to know it, and just know the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
What is the meaning behind it?
So the meaning, well, the brand is called Risking It All, because, risk it till you make it. You got to do every sacrifice you have. Gotta
Yeah.
give it all your best, 100%. Always stay focused. And pursue that dream you want.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
You have any advice you can give to the listeners
So
that
any
they want to start
advice
off
is
like their
just don't
clothing brand or anything like that?
Yeah,
just don't doubt yourself. Pursue even though people doubted you, and prove them wrong. Work in silence. Let your work speak for itself.
Yeah, that's
I
what's
like
up,
that.
man. It's
I
good
like that,
advice,
bro.
man. You
Yeah.
want to go ahead and present your
My-
CEO founder too
Yeah,
as well?
well,
Yes,
right here we
sir.
have another risking it all member, and he's the other CEO.
Gotcha. So, so tell us a little bit about yourself, bro. Your name, age, where you grew up, and
So I'm Caesar, and I grew up in it's a pretty small town, but a little bit known called Salinas, and I grew up there in the east side. And I mean, growing up, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Everybody has problems, and you just gotta know that there's someone that goes through worse, and you just gotta keep going no matter no
yeah,
matter what you're going through, and you just gotta stay focused and just
yeah. So,
that's
so
what's
tell
up.
us the part that you had in the brand, bro. Like, how did it all start? Your side of the story.
So I was just chilling in class, and you know, my homie was in science class, and out of nowhere I get this text from him, and he's like, "Yo, like, what do you think about these hoodies? No, I mean, what do you think about this logo?" And I was like, "Oh, like it's pretty cool, like it's nice, like why you try it on a hoodie, like, you know." And after that, it's like we're all started. When I told him that, he just started like,
He took action, pues.
yeah,
Like
he
he was
took
like, all right,
action, and
let's go
he's
ahead
like, all
and-
right, he says it's cool, like, all right, like there's something in it, like when you see something in it, and you're like, like there's something in this, and like you can make it happen. You just gotta, you know,
You know, there's a spark to it, huh?
Yeah.
Like you just feel it. You know that it's there's something good in there, right?
yeah.
And then that's good. Like who'd you guys seek for? Like when you guys knew that you guys wanted to pursue like the hoodies and start them, and who'd you guys seek for when you guys wanted to start it? Like you guys looked for a manufacturer, right?
Oh yeah. So my homie had like his friend that also does hoodies, and his name is David, the one that we asked for, and he had the guy that he manufactures his hoodies from, and that's when my friend hit him up, and he's like, yo, like like who's the guy that you manufacture from, or like does your hoodies and all that. And he gave us the person, and well, we hit him up, and that's when we did like our first samples, which were like our first hoodies, and yeah, that's where like
That's where it all started, huh?
Yeah.
So where else started? How long has the company been going, bro? Now.
it's been going since like I think it was November, or I think it was November. The month before that is when we like posted and everything, and it's when we started, like when we got like a little bit of motivation by the people that said like, oh, it was fire, this and that. It's like when we kind of like that's when it all started, when we made the first samples and we started like posting and all that.
Can you go ahead and let the people know how they can order a hoodie, man?
You could either text the account or text us personally, and you could either like tell us what you want, the logo, like the way you want it, or yeah, basically just tell us like what kind of logo that so far that we got, and like how you want it, the size you want, the color, and the color of the stitch, and all that.
How much does the sweaters cost, bro?
The stitch are 45 and non-stitch are 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like non-stitch, you mean as like a stamp, right? Like as
Yeah, like a stamp, like the
a vinyl stamp.
Yeah, like a vinyl
Because
stamp.
that's stitch, right?
Yeah, this is stitch.
Yeah, that's stitch. That's neat though. I'd go with that.
Yeah, it's better, huh? Yeah.
But is that the price of the hoodie? 45?
Yeah, 45.
Oh, okay, for sure.
That's fine.
And then what about the one that's not stitched? What's the price of those?
It's 40.
40?
Yeah.
All right, for sure, man.
Okay.
And then they can just hit you guys up on Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram, and we're working on making like our personal like website and all that. Little by little though, we're getting there, and make apps and all that to make it more out in the worldwide.
Yeah, man.
Is
And
it-
then I wanted to ask you, so what is your role, man? How do you help your CEO, or like, How do you help him? Do you just put in your opinion for the designs, or?
So he gives me like like pictures, or like, like in the in the thing that he does, like he gives me like, like the logo and the hoodie, and he tells me like he tells me to give him my opinion, and I pretty much tell him like, like it's pretty dope, or like if I see something wrong, I tell him to change it, like so it could look a little bit better or something. And that's basically what I do, and I'm just there, like,
To support him.
to support him and be there.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's fine.
That's very important, man. Cause and then do you have somebody that supports you and like in this?
Honestly, on my hand, I mean, not to throw out my parents or nothing. They kind of didn't see nothing through it. They kind of didn't support me a lot. But I mean, you know, I had um, I had faith in me and my homie, and we made it happen. And she was a little bit proud, and she was like, like, wow, like, like he's doing something for himself and it's going good, you know.
Yeah.
So like, you just got, at the end of the day, you only got yourself, and your motivation should be yourself.
Yeah, that's what's up,
That's true,
man.
bro.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
And then what has been one of the challenges that you've had to overcome throughout this journey, man?
Um, probably, cause probably like the money, cause it is a little bit expensive, but you know that nothing's bringing us down. At the end of the day, we just gotta keep going, whether it's going good or bad. Somehow we gotta keep going forward.
Yeah.
Do you guys ask for a deposit for a hoodie, or like how does that work?
Yeah, we just kind of have a, like, so for example, my homie works at McDonald's, and me, when I'm off school or nothing, I work in construction and get a little bit of money, and we kind of put like our money together, and like,
Oh, yeah.
like
That's
start
good,
making
bro.
them, or like our orders.
Yeah, that's good.
Props, man. That's hard, man. Like to be able to like help each other out with money and stuff. Like not a lot of people want to put down their money, and be like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what we're gonna
Yeah.
do. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. So,
it
what are
does-
some major accomplishments that you were proud of, bro, so far?
So the major accomplishments was when we first sold our first, like, I think it was 15 that we
Yeah.
made, and that was honestly like in 2 days. I think we sold all of them, and that
Damn.
was when we were like really like motivated. We were like, oh, like, like we sold them and people really liked them, and
Yeah.
that's when like we kept going. We sold about 60 to 70, and
Damn.
so far, hopefully to
Yeah.
continue selling more and growing more.
Was there a lot of friends, family, or just like people that you also didn't know?
There was a lot of friends and people that we didn't know.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that's fire, bro. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's fire. So, I have another question, bro. So, what keeps you going, when you guys are not making sales and stuff? What keeps you motivated and stuff like that?
Honestly, what keeps me motivated is just, like, you got to think about it like everything is slow. It's not going to come from a day to another. You just got to be patient. And when it's your turn, it's your turn. And, you just got to be patient. Honestly, patience is key.
Yeah, I love that, bro. Yeah, that's fire.
And then I wanted to ask you, man, what has been a thing that this business has taught you throughout life, man? Because your homie said over here that it has taught him, how to, become something in life, and like it has motivated him to, just not to also to keep going, because like he only got himself, he said, right?
Yeah.
But it's just a lot, but what is one of the things that has been keeping you going?
It has taught me that, like, no matter who doubts you, and no matter what you're like, what's going on, you gotta keep going forward, and you just can't let the people that doubt you like get into you, whether it's something's going good or bad. You just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
And like it's taught me like a lot of like like patience, because you gotta have a lot of patience for that, because like I said, not from a day to another it's gonna happen. It's gonna take either months, 2 years, and who knows.
Yeah.
Man.
I love that, bro. So, what are your goals for the next 6 months and long-term goals?
My goals for the next 6 months is hopefully to graduate.
Yeah.
Hopefully to continue a
You're
class.
you're not supposed to say hopefully, man.
You gotta
You're supposed to
graduate,
say,
bro.
I'm going to, bro.
Well, I'm going to.
There you go. There you go.
It's going to graduate and take for sure a construction class and get my license, and hopefully here in a couple years, because you got to work at least 4 years to get your license, be a contractor in the future, and as a side hustle, the hoodies, and hopefully, hopefully it goes worldwide, which we know it is soon.
Yeah, that's
what's
fire,
up,
bro.
man. You gotta manifest it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta manifest it all the way. And then I wanted to know how does your daily routine look like, man? Everybody has a different daily routine, man.
Yeah. So I wake up at 6:30 because I start school at 8:30, and I shower, wash my face and everything, and then I go to school from 8:30 to 2:16. I get out of school, and I just like it's like mostly like just eat, and then my friend is when he mostly texts me like his brand and all that, like photos of like a design on a hoodie, and he like gives me my I give him my opinion, and then I go to the gym from like 6 to like 10, and trying to get big and go home, shower, eat, and sleep.
Yeah, that's fire,
That's a
bro.
pretty good routine, man. You know?
That's pretty
You stay
good.
pretty busy, man. At the end
Gym
of the day,
4
like,
hours though? That's crazy.
Hey, sometimes it be packed, you know what I mean?
That's
like
true, though.
you be trying to get a machine, you gotta wait like an hour, and sometimes either when you're with your friends, it'd be like rotation, and it takes a little bit while.
Yeah.
But I mean, we gotta get big out here,
Is that your dream physique? Like, yeah, huge and shit?
I'm actually bulking right now, and I've been about 2 months in the bulk, or about a month and a half, and I'm on creatine, and you see the difference. Like I gotten stronger little by little, and it's just the hardest part is eating, but
Yeah.
we gotta get big somehow.
Hey, but the gym teaches you a lot of things, huh?
It really does, bro. And like at the end of the day, like you're always gonna have those haters, but you just gotta keep getting big because you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else.
Exactly, man. That's the thing, man. Like you always gotta appreciate the type of progress you got going on your own, man. Cause everybody looks different, man.
Yeah.
You can't relate to other people,
Yeah.
Cause people be saying like, oh, that fool's huge. Like I want to get like him. You can't get like him, But
gotta
like,
be
you can't
yourself.
compare yourself to him. Like he's been working out for 4 or 5 years, man. Like, come on, man. People. You
Yeah.
can't expect results from one day to another.
You really can't. It's just patience, and you just gotta keep, having a daily routine. If you're trying to bulk, just eat at least 5-6 meals, high calories, and you gotta.
Is that what you be doing? 5, 6
Yeah,
years?
bro. I be eating like 5-6 meals. It's crazy because sometimes I feel like throwing up, but that's the way it is.
Man, that's what's up, man.
That's cool.
What's up, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm proud that you guys are doing this. You guys are young. You guys have a lot going on in your life, but it's great that you guys have made the major step to start it now. Since
Yeah.
it is the hardest part.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't start, and all I can say is I hope for the best for you guys as a brand. And I'm proud to have you guys here. I'm thankful that you guys are here. You guys came out, and all I can say is I hope for the best for your brand, man. Like honestly, like there's some nice ass hoodies, bro. Like the one you got on, bro. That
was
freaking
cool.
goes hard, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
bro.
then but that's pretty much about it, bro. I
Thank you guys. Appreciate you
coming out,
guys
bro.
coming out, bro.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. We made friends, and
Yes, sir.
it's just all about showing us love, and
Yeah.
appreciate everything you guys are doing for
Yeah,
us.
man. One
Yes,
last
sir.
advice, man. What advice can you give to the listeners, man?
Just keep going. Don't let the haters get to you, and work in silence, like my friend said, my homie said.
Fuck with that.
Man. All right, guys.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and put down all their links down below. You guys can check out their social medias and hit them up for some hoodies, man.
Yes, sir.
Fire ass hoodies, man.
Yes, sir.
And then go ahead and pre-order because they're gonna pop off with some good ones.
Yes,
so
sir.
y'all be ready, all right, guys.
All right.
Catch
Thank
you
you
guys.
guys.